Hello! We've been at MCM Comic Con London, once again selling our things.
Things, yay! But not just selling things, immediately spending all of our money on other people's things.
That's very important to us. We have to spend our money and trade for other people's things.
Okay, let's start with something that was purchased.
Ooh!
So, I think it was Artbox had an Ichiban Kuji for Sanrio products, and there was a specific Kuromi one. So I bought one ticket, and I got the world's worst towel.
What do you mean, worst towel? Look how cute it is.
It's very cute, but this is a decorative towel, for sure.
I'm gonna wipe my face on it.
Please don't. There are two of them.
Ooh.
I spent £7.50 on this.
Worth. Maybe.
Sure.
Maybe not. We'll see.
The gambling was worth it.
We had a gambling setup on our stall as well. We had a gacha machine, and that actually sold out this year. So that's very exciting.
The children yearn for gambling, basically. Is it gambling if you get something for sure?
No, I reckon it's different. But then I don't agree with gachas in games, really, so...
Yeah.
But you get something for gachas in games.
It's also not real, though. It's a JPEG.
True.
Whereas this was real.
Yeah, it's physical. It's a physical JPEG.
It's a physical JPEG.
Ours are PNGs.
But yes, I also bought some other stuff at Artbox. So this is my bag. It has many things that I've bought, but specifically, this little one here is the one I got. It was interesting, so these weren't really gacha, they were in like capsules, but you could kind of work out what was what, and for some of them it was like entirely transparent, like you could just see into it.
Oh, cool.
So like, it was more just buying a thing, which was interesting. So, I had to buy this for networking purposes and no other reasons. So this was being sold at the stall the guy who did Doujincon, which we also tabled at, did. So, you know, for a start, this was the only medalist yaoi they had. The yaoi was quite small. He was asking me if I knew what yaoi people liked, because he just kind of gets things from shows he likes.
That is networking right there. Good job.
And I was like, oh, I like medalist. So he gave me £5 off, because he was like, you're not just buying this for the gay. You're buying it for true love out of medalist. I can't read Japanese, but I will look at the pretty pictures.
Pretty pictures.
And I was like, I ship them so bad.
These two? Yeah.
Yeah, like the Forbidden Rivals, like, come on. Yeah, even with £5 off though, I spent way too much on it. But, the networking. If we can get into Doujincon again, it'll be worth it. I bought this because somewhere we have one of this person's other zines that we bought at Gosh Comics in London. And I was like, oh shit, like I bought this from a physical shop. And now you are here. I bought this one specifically though, because it's Hot Fuzz, and Hot Fuzz is great. So this is like a little like intro into it, little bits of information. Like I like that it's got a little bibliography with links to stuff. And then it opens up into a really fucking cool poster.
That is really cool.
And this was the display one. This was the last one she had. And I bent it, good job. We will flatten that out. Look at that. Very cool.
We both went on multiple different, like, exploring trips around, leaving the other person abandoned at the stall so we could go shopping. And one of the places I went was handing out these things. These are actually waxed sealed letters to advertise this book series, which I think is really cool. I spent more time talking to the publicist about publishing books than about this series, but I think it's a cool, like, marketing idea.
I also just, like, personally, I love the wax seal and then just, like, printed QR code. That's magical realism right there, baby.
Right, so, I don't know what's what at this point, so let's tip out this bag and see what we got going on. Oh, there's another bag in here. Bags and bags. So we got handed these bad boys.
Yes.
Which I think are really fun, and I also was wearing this one during one of the days. I can't remember who handed them to us, but I think she made them?
Yeah, I think so. We got anything. Aha!
Ah!
Always put your branding on things. This is very good. Good job.
We will have all the links, as usual, to the artists' stuff that we show off in the description. So, thank you very much for this. I'm sure we traded something for it.
Probably, yeah.
Because every time we were given free stuff, I was like, no, it's not free. You will take a sticker.
You have entered the bartering zone. Please, take a sticker.
Yeah. Should we open them up?
Yeah, these are cute as hell. I like that, like, it seems like the bag was assembled by someone different to the sticker artist.
So we've got a couple of Pokemon cards. This one's Japanese, this one isn't. That's fun.
Ooh, okay. Ooh, I have...
You got?
I got a bunch of round little guys. Alchemy. Yeah, Meta Cream.
And we've also got a couple of stickers, I think.
Yeah.
And they're really cute. Look at that.
Oh, they also have funky paper. One of them's like stars.
This one's hearts. Look at that.
Yeah.
What?
We were playing around with like new sticker paper for hours as well, so this is very fun.
You got this one?
Yeah, so someone saw we had asexual stickers and was like, do you want an Ace Gwenpool sticker? And I was like, yeah, sure. You want to trade it for an asexual sticker? So yeah, and look, again, on the back.
Thank you so much. Makes
Good.
it so easy.
Good job.
There was a couple artists that I wanted to specifically see because we had met them before at other conventions. Gomi was one of them, who we sat next to at Doujincon. Very lovely. So I bought this sticker, which looks so pretty.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Is it?
It looks right. Like art style wise.
I think so. I didn't write on the back. Foolish. But I also got some of these gachas, which were amazing because they had a little... I wrote on this one. You had a little press a little button in it, dispensed it, which was super cool. And inside, if it's not fallen out, which it might have fallen out.
It's there.
No, here it is. A little debuff. Icons from Final Fantasy XIV, which I think is really cool. But the white ones are normal ones, and then these are lewd ones, which I didn't know. And that's amazing.
So, I'm pretty sure Gomi was like sharing their stall with a guy I ended up chatting to who was there, because she wasn't at the time. And so I was like saying, like, I'm pretty sure my partner came and got one of the black ones. And he was like, oh yeah, what did your boyfriend get? So I immediately went, he got cream pied. But he was like a super cool guy. The thing you pressed, I'm pretty sure he 3D printed it.
Oh shit.
Because the reason I went up to the store, I didn't even notice it was Gomi at first, was he had a 3D printed cactus from Final Fantasy Banker's Lamp. And I fucking love Banker's Lamps. I do not care so much for the cactus, but I was like, oh my god, this is like so cool, like how did you do this? And he was telling me he did like the 3D print, sanded, painted, and then did the electrics for it as well.
That's so cool.
It was like £200, but it was like a functional lamp, and it had a little like chain pull that had a little cactus on the end of it. It was like so fucking cool. So we were chatting for a while. He had some like other stuff as well that he'd 3D printed, and so we were chatting, and I was like, yeah, our stickers are 3D models. And so now I have to get in touch and finish the networking and ask him to 3D print me some frogs. But he was like super cool guy. Like, it was really interesting seeing kind of these larger pieces of like fan art, because he was telling me the lamp is based on a like upcoming in-game item that he modeled, not for the game but off of the game version. It's like, that was like super fucking cool.
That's really cool. Up next we have this guy who I got for free, so I was happy to take him.
Oh, I got this one for free. So I'm pretty sure this is Genshin. But this was like a follow and get a sticker, and I didn't expect it to be an entire sticker pack for that. Branding, good. I like that it's London themed, because we were at London Comic-Con. And while I don't care for Genshin, I actually really like all the little stickers. Like there's a little Big Ben, like a little teapot, an umbrella, a teddy bear, chips, you know, British shit. Yeah, that was cool. These were like £1 as well on the store. They did like plushies, so they were like quite high ticket items.
Oh.
But like, yeah, they did have these too, which was cool.
I bought this one from that, which will be up on screen because I'm sure I have a business card somewhere. Actually, it was really cool. There was a couple of people I did buy from in Artist Alley when I got the chance to go around. It was boiling in there though. Not as busy as people made it out to be. I was there on the Saturday, midday. It was fine. Like, it was busy, like really busy, but not more than usual, but it was hot, and that, I think, was kind of part of the problem. Our area, however, nice and air-conditioned, no problems for us.
Yeah, we were kind of like chatting to a lot of people, and it was like, yeah, we don't have the footfall of Artist Alley, but at least we have aircon directly aimed at our faces.
I also picked up this because I thought it was nice and it was free, and I think you picked up this one?
Yes, I walked past him twice, and he like went to like hand it to me, and I was like, I've already got one, please. And he was like, I'm just giving them to everyone. But this is like a kind of urban fantasy comedy book. And it seems kind of interesting. Although I did find it funny, he was like, yeah, it's been reviewed in the Financial Times. And it's like, that's not really where I go for my literature reviews.
Yeah.
But cool. What else we got? These were freebies someone handed out to us. I noticed a lot of people with like, I think they're called Candy, this style of bracelet.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I did see a lot of people with these.
Yeah, like, you know, like the full-on, like, up to, like, the elbow.
Maybe it's popular again.
Yeah, so it's cute. Like, they're handmade. We got to pick, and then there were 2 of them, so we got 1 from each. And they were just, like, so they're trying to, like, key through, like, 20 or so different bracelets, which was quite cute.
Yeah, but I ended up wearing my one for, like, both Saturday and Sunday after we got it, so I'm really happy with it.
Yeah, it's cute. This one got, like, a little star on it.
I think up next I want to talk about these guys.
Oh my god, yes.
So
this is from the guy who was kind of diagonal to us.
Yes. He was very lovely. We chatted to him a bunch during the convention, and right at the end I was offering people stickers because we do that, and he gave us 2 mystery bags, which is insane. I was like, are you sure? And he was like, yeah, take them, whatever. And I was like, okay. So we don't know what's in these. I'm very excited to open them up. This one's a mini random hybrid teddy, and this is a hybrid teddy bag charm. Which one would you like to open?
I'll open the bag charm.
Sure.
Oh my god, that's heavy.
Yeah.
So, he made like, you know, it's almost self-explanatory. They're like, sort of Franken plushies, basically. Ooh. Wow, that's the worst anyone's ever done that. Good job, me. Oh my god.
Who'd you get? Oh!
Oh my god.
That's a cute one. Some of them are slightly horrifying, but this one is cute.
Oh my god.
I don't know how he does it. Like, how they sewed back together. Oh, no, they're just stitched back.
Yeah.
That's
like,
really fun.
There's literally just, like, plushies that have been horrifically, surgically grafted to each other. Like, there was a Bagpuss body with, like, a baby doll head.
Yeah.
And I was like, I would have gotten that for my mom, but I think it would make her cry.
But he teaches classes sometimes of how to do this kind of thing. And I think it's really fun.
Damn, that is a sturdy carabiner.
Ooh.
That is very nice.
Okay, up next we have the mini random hybrid teddy. Let's see if I can do better at the peeling. No.
Yes! Not the worst.
This is the worst anyone's ever done it.
At least I could open mine.
Oh, it's Tortoise, but with band. He's a turtle, you're right.
Oh.
Little tail with an old scarf. That's very
You
fun.
can also hang it off a bag.
Oh, cool.
This one feels like less sturdy though. So I
Interesting.
wonder if it's like more for display purposes.
Maybe. That is fun though. Thank you very much for giving these to us.
Yeah, that's
We
crazy.
will have to give you more stuff in
Yeah.
the future. Absolutely.
Money makes life happy.
This is one of our prints, which I gave to the person who was next to us.
Who will be on screen.
Yes. And it was more just kind of like, we didn't even put these out to sell. I was kind of getting rid of them. But she also did prints, so I thought it was kind of like, you know, like fun, like here's a little one. And then she came at me with a folder of all of her prints, which were much cooler, and was like, take one. And I was like, oh my god, are you sure? And she was like, yeah. Like, I'm not trying to force it on you, but if you want one, you can have it. It was really cute. She was just like, I'm not saying my art's so good you have to take it, but if you want one. So I was flicking through, and I picked this absolute banger, and this was her last one. So she was like, yeah, just take it. I really like the like traditional modern hybridization that she had going on. It was like really cool.
That's really cool.
Now we have this. Like, what the fuck? So much cooler than the one I gave you.
Okay, up next, make some space, guys. Make some space. We've got... Ah, yes. So, this is an artist I saw whose art looked so cute. Like, incredibly cute. But I got this little guy from Shugochara because I was wearing Shugochara pins at the time. And if you want to leap over to get my book, which is also a thing I bought while I was there, I also got a bookmark from Tokyo Mew Mew. Very, very cute. Like, the art style's adorable. And I also bought this book from Francesca, who I said on TikTok I would visit the stall. So I did, and I bought something. They're very nice, and I am excited to read more of it. See, I've been reading it.
I can find, because I also got something from her.
While you're looking, someone gave us this little guy, which I think is adorable. I think I might have traded this one for a sticker, but worth.
She gave me these, which are cute.
Yeah, because they're Wolfpack ones.
Like, it was literally like, thank you for liking my book, here, take these stickers.
I like her social media. She's very confident about just like, here, buy my gay books. There are lesbians, stuff's going on, enjoy, and I appreciate that. Up next, we have whatever's in this bag. So, we have
No.
this little guy from Bonita Doodles, who maybe we traded, maybe I bought it. I can't remember.
That's cute as hell. It's like a little axolotl.
Yeah. We also have this little guy. Was that one of yours?
Yes. No, you killed him. But he's cute. It's a little D20. Very
That's
adorable.
fun. Near us as well was this guy, Slayzy.
Slayzy?
His art is probably in here somewhere. These two. He had so many amazing prints. A lot of them were hand-drawn. And he streams making a lot of these guys. So I bought one. And he gave me another one, so of course I had to give him a sticker. I think he picked up a Game Boy.
Hell yeah.
I think the art's really cool. I really enjoy it. I went to visit this stall. So this is funny, because I saw it, and I was like, that game looks really cool, I'll give it a go. I started playing, he was explaining how the game works, and I realized I'd actually played this already as a demo. So I was just kind of milling about in the game, and ended up getting one of these stickers for free, and I think they're very nice.
She's like a kind of Minotaur cowgirl.
Yeah. I also found out they didn't get chairs like us. The setup.
Oh my god.
We'll talk about it at the end, but the management at this Comic-Con was rough. I picked up this from the Escape Studios uni booth because we knew the people who worked there because we went to this uni.
Yeah, we're alumni of this, so it's always kind of funny to go up to them, and then like if it's not someone we know, they start trying to like sell you on the course, and it's like, no, I have a degree from
Yeah,
you.
I've got a master's degree. There's no more I can learn. Thanks though.
You got any free shit though?
Literally.
So, I got roped into a 5 to 10 minute long conversation with a monk, and it was incredibly awkward, and I tried to leave, and the monk was like, surely you could give us a donation of a few pennies, and handed me a very large book, and I was like, no, I have to leave immediately, and he was like, no, please, do this sutra with me. And so he went line by line and made me read it back to him.
That's very funny.
And I also got a lollipop from the monk.
Worth.
And then when I went back down that aisle the day after with a friend of mine, I was like, we have to avoid the monks, guys. They will rope you into conversations.
What's this little guy?
Oh, I didn't recognize that.
Might be a little free sticker I picked up. Fun. Okay, this bad boy. So, they were being sold for £1 at a stall, and I just had to pick one up.
I collected these cards when they were coming out. Hang on. This is a small portion of my power.
Oh my god.
I have like 4 of these.
What's that? There's a lot in there.
They're like stacked. Somewhere I have a binder that should be the entire first set
Yeah?
as well that I have. So I'm very excited for this.
Let's see what we've got. Okay. Doctor Who pack unboxing. So who do we have? We have Pale Woman from which episode?
That's from Gridlock.
Malcolm from... God, I recognize these characters.
That's from the first Weeping Angel episode, because there's
Yep, there she is. Tish Jones, so Martha's sister, and also this fucking thing. Scarecrow 2, nice.
Is that his government name? Scarecrow 2.
I think so. Can we focus on that? Thanks, buddy.
Oh my god! William Shakespeare!
Hello, Shakespeare. Nice to see you. Why was he upside down? Lilith with Puppet.
Is this also from the Scarecrow one?
I don't know. We need to rewatch this era of Doctor Who.
Huh?
Francis Jones, we're getting the whole Jones family and also David Tennant in the background. Got Captain Jack in chains.
Bondage edition.
And then we got the face of Bo. So we got Captain Jack, and then spoilers if you haven't seen Doctor Who. Captain Jack. That's really cool. That's fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Okay, in this bag, what do we have?
Things. Yippee. So this is a pair of earrings I've put down somewhere. I got them for like £2. And they're these ones. They're little calico cats. They had like loads of different cats and like a bunch of other ones, so I was just going through this box trying to find the cutest cat, because all of my cats were like black and whites, but they didn't have those. But I love calico cats, so I gotta work out where I got these from. I was very fixated on the cats, I didn't really think. We got a little cat. Focus. There we go. Look at that. I think this was
flower on its head.
Yeah. And then they had 3 teeny tiny Pokemon for £1. So I got Mimikyu. I got Gengar. And I got a cutie fly, because that shit's adorable.
That is adorable.
There were like so many of them, and there was like a guide, because there was like 3 Pokemon in each like little container, because there were so many. So you could like cross-reference where to find them, which I thought was cool.
I had someone show me these tiny little guys while you were away exploring. They were like, look at these Pokemon I got, and I was like, they're amazing. I went and got a mystery pack from Bonita Doodles. This is a bookmark, or magnet bookmark, and then it also came with this guy.
I think she was saying this is a misprint, like part of the like colorings missing.
Oh, really?
But it looks cool as shit.
It looks so cool.
Yeah, no. It's like half moth, half butterfly, she was saying. Because this was quite funny. So you bought it, and then she came over and was like, was it worth it? Please tell me if it was shit. Was it shit? And we were like, no. Like, he sat down and immediately was like, I need to buy another one of those.
And I didn't. So maybe I should message her and be like, hey, can I have £10 worth of mystery packs? This one I got from another one of our neighbours so we traded a salmon sticker for, and they told me that this one hadn't sold at all at the convention, which is crazy because I think it's fun.
Oh my god, I didn't realize they're crabs.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. It's for you.
Yay! It was overstimulating.
Yeah.
Like, at one point, I threw a sheet over my head and was like, this is great. I can see so much less now. Come on, focus. I believe in you.
Alien in a jar.
I like that you noted down 3 sticker trade.
Yeah.
Oh, I got this one. This one was very funny, because the artist was very clearly exhausted, because I was like, oh, these are really cool. What type of skull is that? And she was like, that's a lino print. And then kind of processed and went, oh, it's a cat skull. But these were £1. I think it's this person. Yeah, that looks right. But what I really like is, like, for £1, like, this is an actual print. Like, you can feel the texture of the paint. And that's really cool. Like, I really like the little sort of unique markings you get from doing, like, prints. Like, the edges and that. So I saw it and it was really cool.
This one might also be one of yours.
Yeah, this was a freebie. Like,
Was it?
he just, like, had them out.
Oh, pretty.
I was, like, looking at it and it had, like, a free sticker, but I was still kind of like, free? And he was like, yeah, you can take it. Like, are you sure? This is cool as shit. I was talking to someone else in the creator pavilion who was saying, like, they kind of don't really do business cards anymore because people sort of just, like, take them as, like, a free piece of art, and then it didn't really make her sales, which I thought was an interesting perspective.
Yeah,
Like-
I mean, our business cards are literally just a QR code to the YouTube channel, which disappoints some people.
Yeah.
But it is very easy to make. It is basically free to make.
Because, like, the reason I thought it was interesting was she had kind of also shifted to just doing QR codes. And it was basically, like, because she was paying to have the business cards made, and then, like, people would just kind of take them, and then it's not like they ever bring in sales either.
Oh yeah, I'm guilty of that. Like, hold on, I'm sure I can find it. But throughout the course of these videos, I've accumulated quite a lot of business cards, which are all in here currently. And I don't really look at them once I put them in here, which is a shame, because some of them have really nice artwork, and obviously the details. So I definitely think it's not the best method.
Yeah, and like, you know, I like taking them because for these videos they are actually quite useful and we'll have normally like a picture of their actual business card up, so that's worthwhile for us specifically. But then equally, you know, we have a whole bunch from people we just thought were interesting and didn't get anything from, so yeah, I can see why you wouldn't want them. And I do think I noticed less business cards.
Yeah, I also found myself picking them up less. I only really grabbed them if I was buying something from them because I wanted to know who the artist was.
Yeah, so I can kind of see. I think having the QR codes, like a lot of people just had like, you know, scan here for like my link tree or whatever. I think that's a good replacement. It's interesting.
We got this thing.
So I got conned by a German guy. So like I was like giving away stickers on like the end of the Sunday, and the guy was like, oh, would you like one of mine? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. And then he charged me like €1.20 for it. And I was like, I did not think this is what we were doing, but sure. And then I watched him go behind the stall, pull out a sticker sheet, and then hand cut this with a pair of scissors for like 40 seconds before handing me it.
Oh my god.
Which was hilarious. So honestly, kind of worth it.
Yeah, sometimes people are for sticker trades, sometimes they are not. You kind of got to feel it out. These duckies.
There should be 2 of them. Why are they alone? You killed him. You killed his brother.
Here's.
Yay! This was like I noticed a lot more people just giving out little things.
Yeah, I assume you can buy them en masse from like whatever.
Yeah.
But it's cool.
It's still cute. Like I got this one from someone.
I wonder if it's the same person who gave me this one.
I don't know. They look slightly different. This person just had like a little bag on them.
Oh, okay. I also got this one from someone. Same deal. They just had a little pot of them and I got to pick one and I picked little tortoise.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of freebies, I went to, while I was exploring on the Friday, I went to this stall. I think it was Switchboard, which is like an LGBTQ support line. So I picked up a couple of badges because I thought that would be fun because they were for free, and I also got a pen. Whoop.
No, that's the pen I got.
This is the pen you got? What pen did I get?
I don't know.
Okay, I got a pen, not this one. You got this from where?
I did a £1 spin the wheel thing, and then the thing I got was so cool, I immediately made the 2 friends I was with also do it. Which I think the people behind the store were quite happy with. But, holy fucking shit, for £1.
That's a good deal.
Like, this was cool as shit. So I got this, a friend of mine got like a card holder. It's like a very little flat wallet, basically.
Oh, yeah.
And my other friend got like a bum bag.
Really?
Yeah, like they were really good.
That's good deals.
And then like afterwards they were like, why were they so good? And I was like, guys, it's because they sell books for £50. And I got this, which I'm sure you'll be happy about having just discovered these.
Yes, so basically, I knew they were a thing, but I hadn't really truly registered them until I got given this one for free, and you get them for doing the stamp rallies or whatever, and they're amazing, and they attach to the bottom of the badges, and that's so cool. I want more now. I need to acquire more of them.
Like, they're kind of a more recent thing I've seen sort of pop up.
I saw people with really long ones,
Like
and I want them. I also got this one from the LGBTQ charity. They made me roll a big, like, blow-up die. And it's if you roll the 6, then you got a prize, and I rolled a 6, and I got a prize.
Damn.
So I picked this one.
Good luck.
I also got this one for free. I asked the artist why they were just giving these away, and they were like, I don't want them anymore, take them. I've got them, and I'm not selling them, so just take them. And I was like, oh, sure.
I did notice a few people where it was like the sale bin was basically like, please get this stock out of my house, take it to dear God.
That's basically what happened with our mystery bags too. I think we sold like half of them, so I'm happy.
Yeah, it was like really just like, you know, you can negotiate us down, just please take the fucking stickers.
Yeah.
I think I got this for a couple of quid. As look at this little bouquet of ghosties. And they have different emotions. And it's very cute. This one was weird though. The store was like a table at the end of like a more kind of like dealery stall. And then you just had this artist like tacked on the end.
Yeah, there was lots of artists like spread throughout the convention. But I noticed when I was talking to Eggzworld, I got this one from Eggzworld for free in a trade, and she was saying that a lot of the artists were being shunted down to the end of the aisles if they were in the dealer section, so maybe that's why they were kind of that far down.
I definitely got the vibe that having the artist pictures out in the dealer's hall wasn't that great for people.
No, their footfall wasn't that good. But then a lot of people kind of just go straight to Artist Alley because a lot of the dealer's hall was kind of just resellers and all the standard like comic stuff. But in there was some really good artists. So I think it's kind of mean that they were mixed so throughout.
Well, like one person I was talking to, who I can't remember who it was kind of theorizing that it's to kind of stop people just going to Artist Alley and spreading out more. But I think in reality, those artists just got kind of shunned. Like, with the one that was on the end, like, I mean, like, her table was the last table on the end of the dealer's pitch, and then there were more tables directly attached that were, like, I want to say it was something to do with comic books, like, completely different.
Yeah.
And, like, I think she might have been, like, with them and then had her own part of the store, but yeah, that was an interesting setup. I really didn't like a lot of the way they had the pitches done in the dealer's hall.
Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan. I wasn't a huge fan of anything with the setup. I know people were complaining about it online. We didn't get walls or tables until the day of.
Like, we went on the Thursday for once to kind of get ahead of things. Like, we wanted to take it chill. We turned up, there was no backing walls, no chairs, and the table layout was entirely wrong. Like, they had too many tables, so everything was way too close. Which, you know, we're all like, that's a hazard, and you've not even put the walls in. And there was a lot of, like, people going to the ops team being like, hey, the fuck? And then being like, ah. And then we got chairs, like, the middle of Friday.
And it was bad for everyone. Like, the writer's block didn't have chairs for a while, and the aircon stopped working. The Korea's fair, again, they had pitches missing. The gaming section as well. I was chatting to them and they didn't have chairs. It's just like, what was going on with the planning this time around?
Yeah, and like kind of everyone was sort of blaming everyone else. Like MCM was saying it was the Excel Center's fault. The Excel Center didn't really communicate like that. Like people were like salvaging chairs from wherever they could. Like half the people in the creator pavilion had nicked chairs off of the creator stage, so like the back couple of rows were like half empty of chairs. But it's like, you're there for like what, 9 to 12 hours depending on the day. Like, you can't not give people chairs. And also a lot of people around us had disabilities and needed wheelchair access and things like that, and they couldn't because of the layout of the like tables, so that all had to be rearranged to accommodate them. Where did this go wrong? Because that's ridiculous. And even after all of it, our aisle was about 50% larger than the middle one.
Yeah, it was so poorly executed. Artist Alley was far too small. Like, you know, I said it wasn't too bad, but that's because I'm used to crowds. It should have been wider. For how busy it gets, it should have taken up more space, and there was so much extra space given to, like, the food sections.
The food section was weird. So where we were, there was a catering section, which on the map was like a big block running from one side of the hall to the other. And then there were 2 stalls there. There was an ice cream van, and there was a chicken and chips place that had 2 other stands elsewhere. And then the rest was empty. Like, it wasn't even like tables, so you could say it was just nothing. And then with the other catering areas as well, like, there was just so much unused space, and it was just kind of like, you could have given that to like the pitches.
Yeah, like the people come to see specifically. Like, Artist Alley is getting bigger, but there are a lot of artists that kind of end up outgrowing Artist Alley and then lose money as a result because they have to pay for more expensive pitches, and then the footfall's worse, and people don't buy as much. So it's kind of just like a mess all around. Speaking of the footfall, there was a lot of people. Like, our aisle wasn't so busy. Every creator we spoke to in the section mentioned that sales were down compared to how many people there were, and the cheaper items were selling a lot faster than the more expensive items, which I think is really interesting. Maybe more a testament to the times than positioning, but it was fine for us because all of our stickers are really cheap.
Yeah, so we made a profit. Yay! Yay! It was like, you know, 50 quid when all's said and done. But profit. But we keep our overheads as low as possible. We travel in each day. We don't have a hotel. So, like, for other people, that profit is gonna be even narrower, even if they're making more money. And like the stalls are kind of getting more expensive. You have to like kind of step up to the next sort of stall. And like I'm pretty sure some of those dealers hall ones are like a couple of grand. And it's like, are you actually gonna be able to make that money as an artist compared to, you know, some guy selling 1 billion comics for £1?
Well, yeah, well, some artists upgraded to the creator section, even if that's not necessarily where they'd be perfect for, because it's more accessible than the artist alley at the moment. I don't understand the logic.
Yeah, I almost feel like at this point they need like 50% of the space to be artist alley.
I think so, yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure like it was alphabetical, but I'm pretty sure it went to up to at least like N or something. So you're looking at like 15 rows.
Yeah. If artist alley is what people are turning up for, it's what I go for, then you need to make it a bigger priority than the Fanta stall, which was terrible.
Yeah, that
and
was...
the gaming chair stall, which was terrible.
Those were the two directly next to us. And they got like a couple of like people, but you know, people were going to the Fanta stall because it was 30 degrees and they gave you free Fanta. Presumably those are the most expensive pictures because they're massive.
Yeah.
But then like, you know, does Fanta need to advertise?
I don't
know
know.
they exist. Who the fuck doesn't know Fanta exists?
Yeah.
At least give the chair company something, because I've never seen them in my life.
No.
But, like, really? Fanta?
Should we go through the last of our stickers?
Yes.
We have, speaking of Fanta, we have Sprite.
I did trade for this one from whatever these words say. Good job, me.
Starwoodbay?
Starwood Day?
Maybe. Starwoodbay.
Their, like, one was very, like, focused on, like, Animal Crossing, like, cozy gaming, but I saw this, and I was like, I do need caffeine-free Sprite.
It's Sprite? Oh my god.
Did you not realize?
No, I read it as Sprite.
So I got that one, which was very fun. And then I got this one from... Balls. Chocokoppta? Anyway, she was very nice. This is Frankie. It's Frankie Stein. I like Frankie Stein.
Frankie Stein.
Yeah, from Monster High.
Ah.
I have, like, several of her dolls somewhere. I really liked her when I was younger. So I was, like, very happy to trade for this one. It's always really funny, like, when you give free stickers to people, though, because they're kind of like, oh, thank you. Would you like something? And you can kind of see them processing, like, which of their stickers are, like, the ones they're willing to give away for free. So for this one, she was like, please take any of my matte stickers in this corner. But we do the same thing as, like, here, take our £1 stickers.
Yeah. Sometimes people go, can I have the £5 one? And a couple times during this convention, I was like, yeah, okay, why not?
Pretty sure one of them was a friend of ours.
Yeah.
He was like, can I have that one? And it's like, you know what, sure.
I got this one, which I bought from the table next to us. Because one thing when you're tabling is, once you get to your table, you're not really paying attention to the tables around you. So it took me till the last day to actually have a look at her stall. But she was very nice. It's Jammy Weekend. And I got this because I liked it. We've also got this little guy.
Did I write on the back? Hey!
Oh, is that also Jammy Weekend? Oh, awesome.
The thing with, like, both of us doing, like, the rounds separately is we'll go to people and then not realize we've gone to the same people.
Yeah.
So instead of kind of being, like, you know, doubling the amount of networking, it's the same networking twice. But, like, because of that, and also each of us kind of runs different parts of our social media presence, it's sort of like, which one do you know as a person?
Yeah, it's like, okay, if you follow the Tumblr, then you're talking to her, and if you follow the TikTok, then it's me. This one is the one I feel like I got scammed on, because, like, all of the signs said £2, so I was like, cool, this is pretty good for £2. And then they were like, that one's £3 because it's holographic. And I was like, oh, okay. So I had to pay an extra £1, even though I didn't want to, but I picked it up at that point. So it's very cool. I don't know if I think it's necessarily worth £3, but then like our £3 ones are bigger. I don't know. The worth of a sticker is very subjective.
Also, just putting up labels in a way that people understand is a goddamn nightmare. We had so many people who would, like, look at our price list, look up at us and be like, how much is this? And there's, like, a giant, like, £3 sticker on it. And it's like, you'll never fucking guess, but it's £3.
Well, that's why we tried to put massive stickers on everything and people didn't get it. I think £3 stickers didn't sell that well because for some reason people didn't realize they were for sale, even though they had giant £3 stickers on them, because we had them in binders. I'm sure I can put a photo up. I don't know why that wasn't obvious. So if you have an idea, let me know.
I think it's just like you stop looking at things, like, you know, like you did with that sticker. Like,
Yeah.
you just somehow misinterpret something because, like, your head is just empty. And, like, especially, like, when you've been there all day and it's like, you can't expect me to read. So I guess I would prefer if people just ask instead of, like, picking up something and then being disappointed when it's not the price they think it is. But it is funny, like, you just cannot idiot-proof pricing.
No.
Like, someone will walk along and it will be like, just like giant arrows pointing at something. This is 20 quid. And then they go, how much is that thing?
No matter how smart you think you are. Speaking of smart, I think this killer little guy.
Oh yeah, I got this also from Artbox. This was the other one. It just turned up. This was like a blind box. It's an eraser, but I'm not gonna spend like £3 on this. Actually, it was £2. I spent £2 on a rubber. Like, I'm not gonna use that. This is a decorative Hello Kitty Yakionigiri.
And last but not least, we have this little guy who you got as a present for me, you said.
Oh, yeah! So, Bandai Namco had like a fuck ton of gacha machines there. And it was very funny because a friend of mine spent so much money trying to get a miniature The Last of Us keyring because she really likes The Last of Us. And there was like 2 out of 8 of them because one was The Last of Us, one was The Last of Us 2. But they were in Japanese, so we were trying to peer through the capsules. And like me and another friend can just about read Japanese. So I was like looking for it and I was like, Rasuto, and then just yelled out, oh my god, it's The Last of Us.
So I'm excited because I don't know what's in this one.
I don't either.
Oh, it's a little Shin-chan one. Oh god, what's his name in the Funimation dub?
Yo, I knew you weren't here, Georgie.
Dub. I don't know what his name is in the Japanese either.
It's Georgie.
Georgie, yeah.
But this one is supposed to be Shin-chan X Sanrio.
Uh-huh.
So I'm kind of happy you got one of the Shin-chan characters more so, because that's why I picked it.
Let's go, Georgie. The Republicans need you. Just up his ass. Don't do that.
I just like that it's like one version is Shin-chan, the other is Sanrio. And there's like barely any relation. Like they've got the same poses and clothes and that's it. Which is quite funny. I could see this being a fun one to have like the full set of more so.
Yeah, put them
But
next to
yeah,
each other.
I am glad you got one of the like children, not the Sanrio characters.
So, what's your overall opinion of MCM Comic-Con this time around? It's the first time we've tabled at a May event.
Yeah, the last 2 we did were in October. I think we just kind of missed the cutoff for May was the reason.
Almost missed the cutoff this time, but we got in.
Yeah, and that's crazy. They just let anyone in, huh? But it did feel noticeably worse run.
It really did.
Like, everything was a bit of a disaster in every area. Like, and again, like, this isn't necessarily on MCM, but it was 30 degrees, and, you know, you just can't have the AC cutting out. Like, they do have water refill points, but it's like a couple throughout the whole of the main concourse.
Yeah.
I'm sure most people were okay, but it did sort of feel like maybe more could have been done to accommodate people in that heat.
Yeah, and I think, like, it would have been nice if we'd had a kind of a point of contact instead of getting an email saying they might give us backing walls on Friday. Like,
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, so, like, we were kind of aware that other people in the Creator Pavilion had been complaining, so we didn't necessarily seek it out. But, yeah, on, like, Thursday afternoon or Friday morning, it was, like, a really kind of blasé email to all of the Creator Pavilion people. Also, just complete side note, please stop abbreviating it.
I know, don't abbreviate Creative Pavilion.
Like, please. Like, our official store designation was, like, CP26. I'm not telling people that. Please put anything else other than CP.
Yeah. But overall, aside from all of the kind of difficulties with the management and that kind of stuff, the people were very lovely as usual. It was very nice chatting to everyone who came to say hi. There was a few people who'd bought from us last year, which was super cool. No one that had seen our YouTube channel this year, but that's fine. Maybe next time.
It is also just nice to kind of have the excuse to go and chat to artists. Like, one person who came up to the stall, they had an exhibitor badge, so I was chatting to them about that. And they were like, oh yeah, I was just like helping out for one day in like the tabletop corner, and now I have an exhibitor pass for the rest of the weekend, and everyone's so nice to me because of it. Which was really funny, because that's exactly what I was doing.
To be fair, when I see the black badge, I immediately have more to say. Than just like, how was the convention? And then people go, oh, it's good. Whereas I'm like, how's your table? How's management? What's going on? It gets you in basically every convention we go to, bar maybe Doujincon, we've been able to bond with people over how badly run it was.
With Doujincon, it was just like bonding over like, oh my god, this is great. Like, this is so cool.
Yeah.
Doujincon, please invite us back.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm really hungry and I want to go get something to eat.
Also, it's rapidly getting warmer. We decided to film this in the morning and I can feel the heat encroaching.
Yes, I need to open all the windows and turn all the fans back on. The things we do for you.
Anyway, did you go to MCM Comic Con this May? What did you think? Did you notice it was a shit show, or from a human being perspective on the other side of the stalls, was it pretty chill? Also, if you know who did these cat earrings, please let me know. I've forgotten. Look at them, they're so cute though. £1 per earring. Good deal.
And that's the end of the Comic-Con haul video. We're working on a bunch of new main channel videos, but if you want to see them early, then check out our Patreon. We also do blog posts and work in progress edits. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video, or alternatively, go check out the main channel.